Warning: the following stream contains flashing effects which may trigger discomfort or seizures for those with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to RPG Capper, the channel where we cap RPGs of various design. Come to you live from the Soul Dimension where the bottle caps live and the CO2 bubbles never stop rising. Today we will commence Neutopia for the TurboGrafx-16, with the cap being that of 16 life force units, and our current starting status, 5 life force units. Let's begin the adventure. Neutopia from NEC, copyright 1990 Hudson Soft. Let's watch a little demo first before we begin the game. Should be starting any moment now. Okay, so you have a good understanding of how the game is played now. Okay, so we're gonna start ourselves a new game. Opening cutscene. Oh, we got a big bad. And he's entering the shrine here. Makes off with a maiden of sorts. And now our hero enters the shrine. Oh, you must be Gisetta. Thank heavens you came. A terrible tragedy has befallen us. Late last night, the evil demon Dearth came to us as we slept. Like a bolt out of the night sky, he kidnapped Princess Aurora and the 8 medallions. Each medallion represents the spirit of our beloved leaders who still live inside us all. Dearth was our father's archenemy and used his power to cast our fathers into stone. All of our ancestors' wisdom, power, and virtue are contained within the medallions. The princess was the only one who could unleash the forces of goodness. Now she is gone. We have news that Dearth has spread the medallions in his labyrinths and has hidden the princess in his crypt. Use this compass to direct you to each of the medallions. Yeah, the Legend of Zelda influences are very blatant here. The power and wisdom of our ancestors and the love of the princess will be your reward. As an old and wise mother, I have the power of healing. Come back when you feel weak. Okay, so welcome to Neutopia, which, as you can see from first glance, is very much has its influences lifted directly from The Legend of Zelda. So this is basically the TurboGrafx-16 version of The Legend of Zelda. We're not gonna mince words here. So anyways, let's just get down to business here. So here's Gisetta, our main hero, or the Link of this game, and Princess Aurora being the Princess Zelda, who has been spirited away by Dearth, who's pretty much the Ganon of this game. And now it's up to our hero here to rescue the princess, find the medallions, which are the Triforce pieces of this game, and confront Dearth, rescue the princess, and restore peace to the land of Neutopia, which is this game's version of Hyrule. Anyways, Gisetta here can move up, down, left, right. He can stab with his sword as so, and you can stab with the sword using button 1. Or whatever the key is mapped to button 1, and any other sub-item or sub-weapon can be used with button 2, which we do not have yet. Gold represents the money that can be collected in the game, with the denominations being that of the silver coin being worth 10 pieces of gold and a gold coin worth 50 pieces of gold. There are bombs, which Jazetta can use to blow up enemies and reveal secret passages. Right now, Jazetta can go up to 8 bombs, but he has the means to expand his capacity later up to 16 bombs. Our starting life units are 5 life force bars, as you can see above, and can go up to a maximum of 16 life force units, so 16 is the cap. Now, we can expand our life force units by defeating bosses in dungeons, or visiting with monks who have the power to expand our own life force units. These slots that you see here will represent the medallions that Jezebel will need to collect and insert into them in order to reveal more passages through the land of Neutopia. And I presume that this big door behind the old lady here will lead us to Dearth. Now, let's take a look at some other stuff. So here's the menu screen. There's an array of 8 usable items here, which we will fill here as we go on through the game. In terms of weapons and armor, Jazetta will start off with a bronze. Jazetta will start off with a beginner's sword, some aluminum mail, and what looks to be a wooden shield. But he can also upgrade his sword and armor as he comes across them in different dungeons. Now, he also has a compass. Now, the compass is spinning wildly because we're pretty much in the central zone of Neutopia. But the compass will allow us to locate the various dungeons throughout the land. Crystal will reveal all known rooms in a dungeon. So it pretty much reveals the entire map, well, almost the entire map of the dungeon, sans secret rooms. And the key, when collected, will open up the door into the boss chamber. So the map is that tattered piece of paper in the bottom right corner of the screen. It will fill up with squares as Jazetta moves from dungeon room to dungeon room. And if we collect the crystal, unexplored dungeon rooms will be represented as faint gray squares. So we want to explore as many dungeon rooms as we can so we can get a lot of, let's just say a lot of gold, a lot of bombs, and some special items along the way. So Jazetta will clear a dungeon when he defeats the boss and collects a medallion. So let's just go back to our regular screen here. So when we collect 8 medallions, the way to Dearth will open. And and the other items that we collect throughout the game, I'll just explain as we go along. So, if we want to leave the shrine, we just exit through the south here. But let's just see what the old lady has to say one more time. Do you wish to have the password? So I could say yes, but she's going to say, you have not found the Book of Revival yet? Please search for it. You must have its power. The Book of Revival will allow you to keep record of your passwords. Look for the man who lives in the south basement of the shrine. He has the book. As an old and wise mother, I have the power of healing. Come back when you feel weak. So, you need to get the Book of Revival, which works as which is an item that helps you save the game. Now, the game can give you 4 slots to save your file in, which it lovingly refers to as a file cabinet. Or if the battery save doesn't work for this HuCard game, you are also given a password as an alternative. So at least you have a means of coming back into the game either way. But since we're playing the ROM of this, the passwords are going to be completely unnecessary. And I'd like to avoid passwords if possible, but if there are no save files and all I can get is a password, then we'll just simply work off the password, since I like to play these games traditionally. And that's also been evidenced from my playthroughs of Xanadu and Golvelius. Let's see if she's going to say anything else. The Book of Revival will allow you to keep record of your passwords. Look for the man who lives in the south basement of the shrine. He has the book. Okay, so we definitely need to get that Book of Revival first. So let's head out. Okay, now we're outside. First enemies to meet are the slimes. They take a couple stabs of the sword. And we get our first item, the wings. Now, these are the wings of return. So if I were to use these wings, it allows me to teleport all the way back to the shrine to meet with the old lady, and she can. And if I were to lose some life energy, she can restore my life energy to full, and give me a password or the option to save. Now, Jazetta here can take damage from enemies, and the life bars will turn from red to white. And depending upon how many bars turn white, depends upon how powerful the enemy hit is. So, I mean, weaker enemies will take off like only half a life, like half a unit of life, while mediums and medium-powered enemies will take off like 1 unit, and stronger enemies will take off more than 1 unit. So we have to be very careful when we're fighting certain enemies. Anyways, here's a stairway, so let's go down. Take this valuable book of revival. The book will give you the power to return here to receive a password. Go now and use the charmed compass to lead you on your way. The compass will help you find your way through the maze of the rooms in the labyrinths. Once you leave this room, head west for the labyrinth. Take care and use all your powers. Okay, so let's get the book. Our hero Jazetta has obtained a book of revival, which has a cross in it, so it's clearly a Bible. So in order to save your game, you need to believe in the power of Christ who compels you. Anyways, let's see what this guy has to say again. I'm sorry, but I could not help you anymore. Okay, and that's about it. So there's the book. So let's see if we can talk to the old lady again. Okay, you get the password, and you can also use the file cabinet to save your game. The game gives you 4 save slots, so we're going to do the first one. Alright, okay, so there's an old save files in here, so I'm going to have to erase. And it gives you the option to continue the game. If you don't want to continue the game, you can go no, and it should take you back to the title screen. Okay, so we should be good to go. So let's explore the land of Neutopia, shall we? So the first dungeon is supposed to be to the west. Oh, I got a hit because I didn't deliver the sword thrust soon enough. So it is a slime's a weak monster, so I take like half a unit off. Anyways, there is also an NPC scattered throughout the game, so we need to talk to them too. I am a kind and gentle old man who will help you to prepare for your journey. When you are close to a hidden medallion, the compass will sound a signal to alert you. Okay, so it also serves as a metal detector. Good to know. Go now and search out your destiny. Alright, but let's see what's in the chest here. Our hero Jazetta has obtained a boom bombs. Okay, so we got some bombs to start, so we get 4. Our hero Jazetta has obtained a medicine of vitality. Okay, so whenever you collect bombs in a game, you get a set of 4 at a time. So right now, we can only have a capacity of 8 bombs. But again, there is the means to expand our capacity all the way up to 16, when certain conditions are met. And the medicine of vitality here will restore all of Jazetta's life bars to full. Now, it can go up to 2 uses. First, if you have 2 full uses of the medicine, the bottle here will look red. And if there's only 1 use, the bottle here will look green. Kind of similar to that of the life medicine in Legend of Zelda, where 1 use is represented as a blue bottle and 2 uses represented as a red bottle. So I do want to see if the NPCs provide double dialogue. Okay, can't help me anymore, so let's proceed. So that bridge should take us to the first labyrinth. Oh, and we get cherries. And cherries restore your life units. Just like hearts restore your life units in Legend of Zelda. We will be making a lot of Legend of Zelda comparisons here because this game is pretty much Legend of Zelda under, like, well, pretty much under a different direction. Anyways, evil is everywhere now that Derp has captured the powers of the medallions. Under the princess's control, the medallion's power was put only to good use. Our country prospered from the wealth and happiness that the medallions gave us. Now Derp controls that power and he will undoubtedly use it to fulfill his own evil ends. Now, unlike Legend of Zelda, the NPCs here give you more information. And I don't think the NPCs in this game charge you for repairing their door if you blow it up. Okay, no double dialogue here, so let's move on. Scorpions worth 2 hits. Oh, more bombs. That's nice. The white wings of return will allow you to fly back to the place of your last password. This can be helpful if your life is low and you're feeling down. So it's not just about taking you back when your life is low, but it also helps you if you're feeling depressed, according to this NPC. And you're feeling down. Yep, that confirms it. What the wings of return are the cure for your depression. Alright, moving on. Oh, so we have these Goriah-like creatures, but unlike the Goriahs of Legend of Zelda, these ones throw spears, so they're like a Goliath Moblin hybrid. Anyway, we collected a silver piece, so that's worth 10 gold in value. Let's see what's in here. There are many hidden rooms in these labyrinths. Use your bombs to destroy the walls. It is difficult to see all the rooms because the crystal ball cannot see every chamber. You must be very clever to defeat all the tricky traps set by the wicked demon Durf. I just love how this game just holds your hand in terms of what to do in this game. You don't get that in Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I'm firing shots at the NES Legend of Zelda here, but you know what, that's fine. We already cleared Legend of Zelda in a previous playthrough. Also, I just want to let everybody know that my streaming has been quite spotty this past week because there's a lot of things I'm doing this summer. Not just about helping my dad, but also helping some of my friends clean out some basements, just to earn some extra money on the side. So, yeah. When I said the last time I was working for my landlord to make money, what I really meant was I'm helping my landlord so he can waive off my rent for a few months at a time, as long as I keep helping him out with these little side projects. I probably didn't make that clear enough because I was very tired when I was doing that Final Fantasy II stream, and unfortunately the Final Fantasy II stream has a lot of... let me just pause it here quickly. Okay, so, yeah, and unfortunately the Final Fantasy II stream there was a lot of buffering issues. I don't know what keeps causing these buffering issues, and I can't control. So, if my stream buffers, I sincerely apologize for this, but I have no idea how to fix it. My internet connection isn't as good as some other people, so I'm just asking everyone to please bear with me as I go through these playthroughs. If I could improve my internet service so these buffering issues become minuscule or just eliminated entirely, believe me, I would seize upon that opportunity, but I can only work with what I have here. It's not an excuse, it's a reason, people. Anyways, let's just keep attacking enemies and see if we can get more money along the way. Oh, another silver piece. Another silver piece. So that desert will pretty much lead into the spot where the first labyrinth is. So we are dealing with some small fries here, mainly slimes and scorpions, and I guess the spear demons. I don't know what their names are, so I don't really want to look it up. And so anyway, let's see what's over here. Okay, there's another stairway. Let's talk to this desperado. If you want to revitalize your life, you can return to the Shrine of the Kind Old Lady. You can also obtain a secret password from her. The password will allow you to save the game up to this point and return later to finish. So if you need to stop, ask the old lady with a large memory to help. The old lady with a large memory, that's an interesting way to describe her. You see, this is why I love these kinds of old school games. I mean, you get some of the strangest dialogue ever. Alright, moving on. So now we gotta cross this bridge. I mean, we could go eastward, but that should lead us to the second labyrinth. Ooh. Okay, I pick up the bombs, but my bomb capacity doesn't increase, so right now the capacity is stuck at 8 bombs. But we should be able to increase... yeah, I better be careful, because I don't want to accidentally do anything stupid. Later on in the game, we should be able to pick up some more items to help us reveal secret areas. Oh, there's the hourglass. Now when you pick that up, it freezes the enemies on screen for a certain amount of time. Just like the stopwatch in Legend of Zelda. So let's see what's in here. You may buy a medicine to cure your wounds. The cost is 200 gold for 1 dose. You may carry up to 2 vials at a time. Isn't the world of medical science wonderful? It sure is, but I do not have 200. And if you don't have enough money, you just go through the vial. But I do want 2 full doses. Because you never know what you might encounter in those dungeons. So let's build up some more money along the way. And we could do it just by exploring the land of Neutopia in the meantime. So we got a ways to go before we can get to 200 pieces of gold. There's another cherry, but, well, it wasn't necessary to pick it up, but, well, whatever. I like picking up items, regardless whether I need them or not. Okay. So we got some... Okay, so we have some little sand demons of sort. Anyways, let's look over here. I don't think that's the first dungeon, but yeah, it would be too easy for this. But anyways, let's check for sure to make sure. Yep, just an NPC room. There are so many hidden rooms and labyrinths for Durf to hide the medallions. We hear that there are 4 separate spheres in which he has placed the medallions. Land, subterranean, sea, and sky. Seek out and explore the spheres to save our world. Okay, so we're in the land sphere, and so yeah, so once we're done with this, I guess we go to subterranean after that. And then there's sea and sky. Okay. Okay, that's duly noted. So 4 separate spheres and a final sphere to confront Durfin. Oh, missed my shot and I got hit. Oh, got hit again. They're a little tricky little bastards, I'll give them that. Oh, nothing like a little cherry one fix. Oh, I see. There's a strange little... There's a rock paint. There looks like a rock painting over there. And I think that might be a good spot to blow it up and see what's inside. And pick up the cherry to heal ourselves, too. Yep, revealed the hidden area. On this sphere are 2 secret crypts. Make your way through the labyrinths to the crypts. Each of the crypts contain one of the medallions that Durf has stolen. Use a special compass to lead you through the maze. Okay, so we are to use the compass to find our way to the dungeon. So, if we're supposed to go by the red arrow, we need to continue going north. But anyways, I guess you don't really need to use the compass if it can be helped. So no double dialogue here. I mean, I just like exploring. Because even if I don't go to the labyrinth right away, I can still build up my gold supply. Oh, here I am over here in a nice green area with flies flying around. Oh, here I am on the other side. Okay, I don't want to... I better deselect that, because I don't want to accidentally use a bomb, because bombs... Sometimes they get frequently dropped, sometimes they don't. You know what, maybe we'll hold off on this spot for now. Oh, I got a gold coin. So gold coins are worth 50. And so it increments by another 50. Another rock painting, let's blow it up. To reveal a hidden passage. The key is hidden somewhere in the many rooms of this complex labyrinth. If you don't have the key, you cannot open the door to the crypt of the medallion. Yeah, well, first you need to face the boss that guards the medallion, then you can collect the medallion itself. Just like it is with the Triforce pieces in the dungeons of Hyrule. First you face the boss, then you can collect the Triforce piece. Alright, moving on. Deselecting this because I don't want to accidentally use another bomb. I wonder, I think these are, I think the little sand demons are probably this game's versions of the the Maulers from Legend of Zelda. I think that's their name. I can't remember. Anyway, let's see what this guy has to say. Look carefully for a wall with a mural painted on it. I saw a couple of those already. Then use your bombs to destroy the wall. A secret opening will appear. I love how they just completely give you the information just right off the bat. Hello again. You know how many games I have in mind to beat before you get to Tales of Destiny 2? Oh, okay, Mr. Bird. I trust that... Were you no speaking English before? Okay, yeah. Because, well, you know what? Just want to let you know that after I'm done with Neutopia here, I will be starting on Tales of Eternia. Yeah, oh yeah, yes. Okay, so yeah, so once I'm finished with Neutopia, I am gonna look at starting Tales of Eternia right after this. This will be, this Neutopia here is the last of my primary, primary list of RPGs to play. Then I'll redeem your request right after Neutopia for Tales of Eternia. So, now, I'll just also so it shouldn't take me too long to finish a Neutopia, because, each plane that each plane's or the spheres as they like to call, oops. Yeah, so, anyways, the game describes each plane in Neutopia as being that of 4 spheres, so there's 2 dungeons per sphere, so... and I'm looking at doing 2 dungeons per session of Neutopia, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th dungeon is just... the final dungeon is just 1 final confrontation with Dirt, so I'm looking at having this game done in, 4 or 5 streams. Then after that, so, it wouldn't be Tales of Destiny 2 that I'll be starting on, it would be Tales of Eternity. I actually want to try the PSP version of the game. Okay, so we have 200... Yeah, so I have 230, so I should be able to go buy some more medicine. Okay, got the bombs. Okay, and now I can get this. Okay, so now it churns the vial red, so it represents a full 2 doses. So I should tell you, if you want a 100% game, you have to either beat it, then start a new game, which unlocks hardcore mode, which unlocks new bosses and dungeons. Or you can download a save file with hardcore mode unlocked and just beat it once. That's if you plan on 100%. You don't have to do hardcore mode if you just want to beat it normal. But yeah, well, Mr. Bird, what I want to do is, I do want to play each game from beginning to end naturally. I don't want to make use of any predefined save states or any cheats. I'm a guy here who wants to play the games properly, from beginning to end, using nothing more than good old-fashioned skill and determination. That's how I want to play the games here on RPG Capper, so that when I actually do complete the games on 100%, that I actually just do it just the old-fashioned way. That's all I can really describe it as. So, because I'm not really a big fan of using cheat codes or anything, unless there is an issue with the game, like a game-breaking issue where you have no choice but to use a cheat code to bypass it. That's an exception. But so far, I have not played any RPGs, be they turn-based or action, that have run into a game-breaking, that have put me and the game into a breaking position where a cheat code is necessary in order to continue. Just to let you know. Okay, so we have so we have 2 full vials to use. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to our first dungeon. Now, also, Also, Mr. Bird, please don't think that what I'm doing on this channel is tantamount to stalling. I had no intention of ever stalling on my efforts to play Tales of Eternia or Tales of Destiny 2. What I wanted, I've stated as before that I want to complete my first crop of games as part of my year one, a part of my year one efforts as RPG Capper before I start taking fan requests. So you are still, Tales of Eternia / Tales of Destiny 2 is on queue. It is on queue, just like Final Fantasy Renaissance is also on queue, as well as a fan redemption for turn-based RPGs. Okay, I hope we got all that cleared up. I'm not trying to con anybody on this channel. It's just not good to do something like that anyway to anybody. It's just to let you know. I mean, I understand you do have you did put in the request, and I still have it on record. Okay, anywho, let's proceed with the adventure. Let's just proceed with our adventure here. Okay, so we have the mural. You're good. You're doing your own time. I was just dropping it. Yeah, thank you for understanding. Thank you so much for understanding, because these games that I'm playing right now as part of Year 1 RPG Capper, I have some experience playing these games in the past. Now, Tales of Eternia will take a little bit of prep work, because I'm walking into that game blind. I have never played that Tales of game before in my life. The only Tales of game that I have played in years prior was Fantasia, and that's the SNES version. But I have an understanding of how the game is supposed to be played, based on what I've gathered from Fantasia. So I may also have to look up a few YouTube videos as well, just to get a good understanding of how the game is also played as well. But I have looked up the level cap for Tales of Eternia. That game caps at 250. 250 is pretty damn big. But I knew what I was getting myself into when I started this channel, so yeah. First, we deal with the high turnover games, then we deal with the low turnover games, which requires more level grinding. Okay. Now let's get back to this game here. The crystal ball can give you a look at the many rooms of the labyrinth. When you enter the labyrinth, find the crystal ball at once, so you may see the map. But remember that there are still some rooms that the crystal's map can't show you, which I've alluded to earlier. Okay, do we get double dialogue? Okay, no double dialogue. It seems like double dialogue might be a rarity in a game like this, but again, we'll see. Okay, we got another 10 pieces of... There's another 10 pieces. So as you can see, Mr. Bird, this is a Neutopia here is pretty much a Zelda clone. Now, I played another Zelda clone called Golvellia's Valley of Doom for the Master System here. And you know what, this game is pretty much less role-playing and more adventure with role-playing elements, but that's okay, because I do regard that as an exception for this channel. I got to like level 130 to beat the secret boss, but I never played in hardcore mode, so I know you need to level up beyond it. Yeah, that's basically for people... okay, I think you may have told me that as well last time you were here, that... Yeah, that those who want to pursue the game further would have to go into hardcore mode, and for somebody like myself, I'm going to need to do that in order to reach the cap of 250. So it's going to be a long haul for that game, but I'm fully prepared to delve into the challenge. Do I need to have the password? No, I do not. Remember that you are always welcome here. Okay, so I can save my progress in this room. Now, I think there should be some recovery rooms as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. You look a tad tired. Why don't you rest here for a short while? And I was correct, there is a recovery room. If you get hurt, please come back. I have the power to heal your wounds. Sweet beans. Okay, so that's done. We can also push rocks, but we already revealed the hidden stairway over here, so there's no need for that. So let's go and save our progress. Use the file cabinet, and we continue to game. Remember that you are always welcome here. Also, Mr. Bird, if you've been watching my previous streams, just to let you know that my internet connection in this household is not very good, so sometimes buffering issues will happen. I mean, the previous Final Fantasy II playthrough had a lot of buffering, and I was also dead tired because I was doing a lot of cleaning in a basement that day, and but I hadn't streamed in a week, so I had to put in a stream for my viewers. Anyways, let's go here. So there's the entrance to the first dungeon. Let's just dispense of this lizard knight here. Okay, here we go. First dungeon. Okay, and our current position is represented by the blue square, and this map will fill up accordingly with every new chamber room we explore. Oh, I'm gonna need to have my bombs on standby. So we do want to find the crystal that'll help reveal all the known rooms of this dungeon. So we have Evil Hershey's Kisses here. How are you doing? How have you been doing lately, Mr. Bird? Whoops. We have a little cannon here. And it splits up into 3 ways. Getting rid of the bats here, which is this game's version of the keys. Oh, got hit. But I get a cherry. Now I don't want to don't want to get reckless here. Ah. Okay, gotta make sure I can keep this. Gotta keep that sword well thrusted and well pointed towards the enemy. So we got some anemones. Ooh, need that. Doing well, how about yourself? I think you mentioned last time you were looking for a job about the store. Yeah, so right now I do have a job working for my landlord in cleaning out old basements and houses where either the tenants are either too old to clean or they passed away and we need to haul some stuff out of there and either have it recycled or sent to a Goodwill store, or if neither can be done, it has to be thrown in the garbage. So right now, by doing so, by doing this work for him, he's willing to waive off a month's worth of rent for every house that I do. And he's also gotten some other of his personal friends to help me out, so it's not just a one-man job, because those jobs are not capable of being completed by one man, because there's a lot of crap down in those basements that need to be cleaned out. I mean, you're down there, and you have to deal with all sorts of hoarded materials, namely old dusty clothes, power tools, spray cans of either paint, lacquer, lubricant, power cords, cages, old books, toys, records, you name it. Even we even found that we found like a stack of old vinyl records. I mean, we've even found a Meatloaf album, Bad Out of Hell, sitting in that box. If that record still works, that'd be freaking amazing. Anyways, let's take a look in this chest. Our hero just said has obtained a crystal ball. Aha! So now with the crystal ball, this should reveal more of the map. So here's all the known rooms in the map. that represent this dungeon here, but it does not reveal hidden areas. We need to use the bombs for that. So, let's try bombing this wall to see what happens. Okay, that wall is solid, so it didn't give away. Alright. But there's also... It's also possible I can, maybe I might be able to blow up this northern wall here. Nope, that's solid too. How about the eastern wall here? Aha, that one reveals something. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is merely more... This is just a shortcut to come back here, okay. Okay, let's check the eastern chambers. I don't want to risk using the bomb, so I'm just going to deselect it. Okay, let's just finish exploring all the known rooms. What time is it? Okay, it's only 46 minutes into the stream. Whoops. Yeah, those larger enemies will do a number on you. So I gotta... Yeah, the larger bats... Can't. Okay, let's move that. Collect what's in here. Our hero just has obtained the key to the crypt. Okay, so we now have the two main items in order to get to the boss. Oh, okay, well, rather, the main item to get to the boss, the crypt key, because we need that key to unlock the door to the boss's chamber. Alright, but I also want to check to see if there's any other hidden rooms around here that have more wonderful things. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Okay, so the walls here are solid. Okay, let's take a look to see if there's anything in behind these walls. Ah, there's one. How about over here? Nope. Okay, let's take a look in this area. Okay, dead end, but I may have to use another bomb to bomb that wall. Okay, so I need to find some enemies that can give me some new bombs. Or I might have to exit this dungeon. Yeah, let's just keep exploring the dungeon a bit more and see if we can replenish our bombs. Okay, we have some more anemones and a skeletal. Well, that took off a lot of... Yeah, because that was a big enemy, took off a lot of... took a lot of life force. Gotta be very careful, because it's easy to get killed. Okay, we got sneaky snakes. Nope. Anything. Okay, got some money. So they can attack me diagonally. Okay, nothing new here. But I still need to have more bombs in order to check out more of this dungeon. Okay, let's go west. Okay, we got werewolves. Okay, werewolves seem to carry money. That's nice. And the last one runs pretty fast, but we have a treasure chest, so let's see what's in here. Ario Gisetta has obtained the bronze armor. Okay, we got some new armor. So that should help reduce the damage by a little bit. But, nothing... Okay, no bombs though. I still want to have bombs to see if I can find some more hidden areas. Oh, who are you? Could you be so kind as to unleash me from those wretched chains? It's to take care of this dungeon, but then the wicked Durf came and chained me up. I think you might be holding one of the ancient medallions in the room to your right. You'll have to use a bomb to get through the wall. Find the medallions and set me free. I can't cut him loose? Okay, is he gonna say anything different? Well, I could unleash those wretched chains, but my sword can't cut through. Okay, so I definitely need to get some bombs in order to continue through this dungeon. But here's what I'm gonna do. If I'm already my life meter is halfway depleted, and it's gonna get depleted more if I can't get the hell out of here. I don't want to have to use a medicine right now. So let's go back to the blonde girl and have her heal me up. Then we'll get back into the dungeon. By the way, is my game audio fine as well? Just asking. Oh, and there's the alarm, which means I'm getting low on energy. But at least I made it to the healer in time. Okay, cool. Alright, we're nice, we're fresh as a daisy, but I also want to save up that progress too. Alright, moving out. Okay, so that didn't really... so no bombs. Okay, let's just see if we can restock on bombs. Oh, inside the crypt. Because I do need bombs in order to make progress. And I'm hoping the enemies will drop some now. Okay, we don't have another sub-weapon to use. Okay, that'll help. And apparently they move again once you stab them. Okay, nothing doing. Yeah, I need bombs, or I can't progress. Oh. It just resets the rooms as being unexplored if you leave the dungeon. That's weird. Does this also mean all the bombed walls are also repaired by default? Oh my god. Okay. That is, that's a bit of a kick in the ass, to be honest. Yeah, it kind of does look like the bombed walls are repaired after you leave the dungeon. Okay, that is something I'm gonna have to dock this game for, because when you make that kind of progress, you want to... I mean, at least the looted chests stay looted. But I don't like the fact that the bombed walls get repaired. Because now because I might forget which rooms have already been bombed. Okay, I guess shit happens, we'll have to just... Okay, I got a ring. So this is what's called a ring of transformation. If you use it, it turns strong enemies into weaker enemies that can easily be disposed of with your sword. But that should be used only in a case of an emergency if the enemies that you're facing are overwhelming you and you might be on the verge of death. So I'm not going to use the ring right away. An NPC will also describe this a little bit more, in a little more detail later on in the game. Okay, but yeah, they definitely repair the walls, that's bullshit. Alright, let's see if this skeletal here will give me some, nope, no bombs. Boy oh boy. Okay, got the hourglass. Okay, so I think moving north just leads back to the old man. Okay, I don't need him. Let's see if the werewolves will drop anything. Okay, good. Finally they dropped some bombs. And with one werewolf remaining, he picks up pace. No. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to just go back this way. Okay, you know what? I think we already collected this special item in this dungeon, which is the bronze armor. So, because remember, every dungeon doesn't... It's not just about collecting the crystal and the key. You also need to collect a special item, and the special item in this instance is the bronze plate. So I think all that's really left to do now is just go to the boss and to kick its ass and collect the medallion. Okay, so the boss's chamber is there. Let's dispense with these skellables. Okay, there's bombs. Need those. Okay, good. Okay, so we gotta face the boss now, so I have my medicine on standby. Alright, let's rock and roll. Okay, this isn't too bad. Just gotta keep him at bay. Alright, that was easy enough. Okay, first medallion. Our hero just has obtained a prize medallion. You need to find the second medallion before the door to the sphere will open. We get our life force restored, that's cool. Giusette's life force has been increased by 1 for his brave and valiant efforts. Okay, and we also get an extra life force unit as a result. So it's like collecting the heart container dungeon when you defeat the boss, only this time you have to get the medallion in order to increase your life force unit. So it goes up from 5 to 6. As an old wise mother, I have the power of healing. Come back when you feel weak. Good. Okay, so... Okay, so there's the first medallion installed into the slot, so we need another one in order to open up the next plane. Or the next sphere, as this game likes to say. Okay, I do need to save the progress. Okay, so that's done. So now we need to explore another dungeon to get the next medallion. So this time we're gonna go this way. There are often rooms that cannot easily be seen. Sometimes there are passages hidden by heavy stones. Use your power to push the stone. You must be very clever if you want to solve all the hidden mysteries of this world. Alright, is he gonna give me double dialogue or not? Nope, okay. Let's go this way. Well, bombs always need bombs, but... Okay. Okay, we got some froggies. If you have defeated all the demons in the room, then you should push the rocks aside. Gonna give me the same dialogue, I suppose. Yeah. Alright. Let's try pushing a few rocks. Ah, okay. There is talk of a magical stick that can burn with great balls of fire. Someone in this sphere has access to this wondrous wand. What a weapon that would be to fight off Durf's army of evil invaders. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna give me double dialogue after that, so we're gonna keep on. So this fire wand is something we need to seek out now. And I bet using it will help me reveal a staircase underneath that lone tree. And we have an octopus that serves as this game's version of Zora. Anything over here? Nope. Alright, let's keep going. Right, let's push a few stones. Ah, okay. First stone reveals the stairway. Welcome to my humble home. It's my pleasure to grant you this flame-throwing wand. This weapon will prove most valuable in your fight against the wickedness of Durf. The flame's strength depends on your vitality, so burn those goons before they burn you. Our hero Gisetta has obtained a fire wand. Oh, cool. You get to throw a fireball and it bounces back at you. That's sweet. I'm sorry, but I can't help you anymore. That's okay, Mr. Monk Man. You helped me plenty. Oh, I'm gonna have a whale of time with this. Ooh, stairway. I can sell you 4 bombs for the price of 100 gold. Expensive, but everyone needs to eat. Yeah, but my bomb capacity is now full, so, have fun fasting, buddy. Anything over here? Nope. Here's the stairway, so let's see what's inside. You look a tad tired. Why don't you rest here for a short while? If you get hurt, please come back. I have the power to heal your wounds. Okay, so this is the healing area. Okay, moving on. As a matter of fact, there was a tree that I missed out earlier on. I want to see what happens when I burn it. Okay, I got the wings. That's done for ground conclusion. Okay, so we're filling up our inventory space quite nicely. Oh, and I could shoot diagonally too. Sweet. Yeah, I want to see what's in this here tree. Once you enter the labyrinth, you must look for a key to the crypt and a crystal ball. Then follow the guidance of the compass and map to reach the medallions. Okay, that's old information, so I think there was a northern passage that I didn't take, so let me see what's in that spot. Yeah, I didn't go this way. I love playing dodgeball with these monsters. With the fire wand. Makes the battle so much easier to deal with. Okay, let's see what's down here. Here's a newsboy. I hope this will be of some help on your long and difficult journey. All I ask in return is that you retrieve the 8 medallions and save our royal princess. Ooh, I got money! Gisetta has earned 100 gold. Thank you for your kindly donation, kid. I'm sorry, but I can't help you anymore. Nope. No extra donations. Okay, continuing on. Dealing with these flies. Let's cook a few flies. Nope, no extra stairway. That dirtbag Durf and his dozens of evil demons thrive in the subterranean sphere. Search these hallowed halls for the 2 spiritual medallions that Durf has hidden within. When you obtain the medallions, the windows of the world will open and you may pass through. Okay, Dirtbag Durf. Duly noted as his nickname. Oh, okay, so I can throw 2 of these at a time, that's nice. Some knights. Okay, can I now burn the trees? No, looks like I can't. Oh well. And more of these Gorias. Goria Moblin hybrids. Off! I didn't have my shield raised. Okay, I think this just leads back to... Yeah, this leads back to Area 1. Okay, so that just loops around. I think this also leads back... Okay, and that just gives me a shortcut. Alright. Let's keep going. So we have 510 pieces of gold. We're making some pretty decent money. But I'd like to increase my bomb capacity if possible. Okay, I'm just gonna get this. Okay, there's a stairway. Put the money, because I always need money. You may buy a medicine to cure your wounds. It costs 200 gold for 1 dose. You may carry up to 2 vials at a time. Is the world of magic medical science wonderful? But I already have a red vial, so I don't need this. Let's see what's over here. Okay, I think I was in this... I believe I was already in this area. Let's just take a look. Okay, so I was over in that spot too. So it kind of... So everything is looping around a bit. Okay. How about over here? Let's go this way. Okay, I think this just loops around. Yeah, and I think there's a healing... Yeah, okay, so we're just looping around now. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we're now just looping around the forest here. Okay, let's see what's inside this cave. The magical fire wand has more power than you think. Sometimes there are stairways hidden beneath the trees. Use the wand to find the ways. Okay, so that's all he's gonna tell me? Okay, well at least we have the fire wand. Okay, that leads upstairs into the mountain, so I guess that leads me straight to the next labyrinth, so... We'll go there in a moment, I'm just gonna finish looking around down here first. Okay, here's the stairway, let's see what's in here. Each of the medallions holds the virtues of the man who Durf cast to stone. Although the man is no longer alive, his spirit lives on in the force of the medallions. Not even the mighty Nerf can destroy man's spirit. Use this force on your journey. Okay, so the medallions contain the spirits of the old men. Okay, so that's duly noted, so we get a little bit of extra lore as we go along through the game. I'm gonna go up those stairs in a little bit. I just want to see what's... there was just another spot that I missed out on that I want to check out. Was it this way? No, I think I was already this way, yeah. Okay, just making sure we have enough money for the road ahead. I think I'm supposed to go this way now. Ah, okay, so I didn't miss out on this area. Let's see. Oh, is this gonna getting more money? It's very confusing to get to the crypt and the medallion from here. You will also be in great danger if you don't have the fire wand. It'd be wise for you to go back and get it. Yeah, but I got it, so we're good to go. Is the kid gonna give me double dialogue? Nope. Okay, off we go. Alright, so I guess we're heading up the stairs. So we got full bombs right now, and... Whoops. Anything interesting happening on your end, Mr. Bird? I mean, there's been a lot that's been happening for me. I mean, I've been at an anime convention, I've actually just been helping out with the grocery shopping and all. Just getting... Of course, helping my landlord and everything. Anyways. If you are looking for the second crypt, you're heading in the wrong direction. Use your compass to direct you. You know what, I don't really need to use the compass, I just like to explore. Okay, nothing new from here. Down these stairs. Oh, here's a spot. Okay, I don't think I need to do this. Let's just bomb this wall here. I am the monk of the Far East who practices the life-giving religion of Alibaba. I am only a poor man, but I can raise your vitality by a grade. Go now and spread the good word of the Far East Monk of Key. Alright, I got a new life force unit. Cool. Giselle's life force has been increased by 1 for his brave and valiant efforts. You should go to the depths of the labyrinth as soon as you're able. Alright, so that puts us to 7 life force units. So we're gonna help you anymore. So anyways, lots of things need to be done as well. Another thing I just wanted to bring up was that when I was cleaning up the basement, I managed to come across some computer monitors that still appear to be in good condition. I have a friend of mine who needs a new computer monitor, so sometime in the next week I'm just going to take that monitor down to her place and hook it up to see if it works. If it does, then it would pretty much save her a ton of money for buying a new one. There's a strange monk living just west of the street. Supposedly, this monk practices a life-giving religion from the Far East. If you ever feel down, maybe he could be of some help to you. Okay, so I just visited that guy, and I got myself a new, life unit. Okay. So I'm making some pretty good progress here. I also learned of a couple of other things, that whenever you're working in those in the houses in old hoarder houses, you'd be amazed what stuff you might find in there. There's talk of a mysterious ring that gives special power to the man who possesses it, which I have. The ring can change certain powerful demons into weaker creatures. Okay, that's good to know. So if I'm in a real pickle, I can actually use that ring and churn the enemies into weaker creatures. I guess I could demonstrate the ring right now. You know what? I will demonstrate the ring, so let's give it a try. Okay, so I use the ring and it turns the knights into slimes. So I will have to get a new ring just by waiting for the next batch of enemies to drop it. Okay, maybe these guys will give me another ring. And I took my eye off the ball. Entering the desert area. Okay, found the secret stairway. Okay, so it's a medicine shop. Yeah, it's wonderful, but I'm not buying. Okay, let's go north. Dispense with the scorpions and bomb the wall. Oh, look at that. I can sell you a ring that may weaken certain enemies. Each ring will cost 250 gold. Yeah, get the hell out of here, Granny. I can get it for free. Just by a random enemy drop. No, I would rather use my pennies for more important stuff like medicine or bombs when absolutely necessary, but I'm leaning a lot towards medicine. Alright, let's see if there's anybody living in beneath these trees. Okay, found one. I can sell you 4 bombs for the price of 100 gold, expensive echo. You know what, whatever. Yeah, it puts me to 8, since we don't have a bigger capacity, but you know what, I can get some more money later. Just to demonstrate how this works. Okay, you have your lunch money now, buddy. Enjoy. Let's see what's over here. Found a stairway. Hello, I am Kinta. I've come from the world down under. Oh, you're from Australia. All of our people have been ravaged by the bad spirits that have overtaken us. Oh, how we long for the spirit of goodness that our precious medallions had given us. There must be some way for a man as brave as you to help us regain our virtue. Well, gotta help. Gotta do what I gotta do. I mean, the one-eyed Aussie wants me to help him, so I might as well. Okay, let's go. Oh no, I'm already at current capacity, so over here. Nope, I can toast these trees, but nothing else. Alright, let's blow off this. Let's blow up this mural. And see what's inside. Watch out for the brown bricks in the labyrinths. Durf has set many traps for you. Okay, brown bricks are trapped. Duly noted. Okay, hang on. Okay, the compass is pointing to the southeast, so we're close to the labyrinth. Okay, we don't have the ring, so let's hope we can get another free one. Okay, but it did open up a stairway, so let's check. You are very close to the second crypt. Are you prepared for all dangers? My good friend, I cannot allow you to go any further if you do not possess the fire wand. Go back to the island, cross the bridge, and push the stones to find some much needed help. Well, I have it right now. I mean, you can't see what I have. Okay, well, I have the fire wand, so I should be good to go for the second crypt. Anyways, let's keep Okay, so we're back over here. Can I burn this? Nope. Nope. Alright, let's check inside. You wish to have the password? Nope. You're always welcome here. Okay, first I want to heal up, then come back here to get the password. Okay, there's the stairway. Guess this is the healing girl? Yes, it is. Alright, back out we go. Ah. Okay, there, got the ring. Saved myself 250 golds in purchase. Okay, you know what? Half a life unit is nothing to... Half a life unit is something I can definitely sneeze at, so let's just save. Okay, here we are. Second labyrinth. Anything over here? Okay, those can't be burned, so let's go in. Alright. Proceeding. So there are the brown bricks. I don't want to get near them because they're trapped. They may have some... They may poke me with some knives or something. Some anemones that I have to deal with. Those are great bricks. Those are the good bricks to push. Okay, moving on. You will have to have a large supply of bombs to go on from here. When you get to the end room of this labyrinth, use a bomb to destroy the wall. If only you could retrieve the medallion, I'd be set free of these miserable chains. Okay, let's go this way then. Okay. Okay, that just opens the doors, so let's keep going. Okay, let's try using a bomb over here. Nope, I cannot retrieve the cherries with my fire wand, unfortunately, and the werewolves are picking up pace. Okay. Ario Jazette has obtained the key to the crypt. Okay, so we have the key to the boss's chamber. Okay, we've explored a good chunk of this here dungeon. I mean, I guess I could try bombing this ball to see if something comes out of it. Nope. Alright, moving on. See if there's anything over here. Nope. How about over here? Nope. How about over here? Over here? Nope. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I will need to restock on bombs. Alright. Our hero Giselle has obtained the bronze sword. Alright, we got the special item of the dungeon, the bronze sword. So now it should be a lot more easier for us to kill enemies with the sword now. Alright, we're still looking around the dungeon though. More some skelly bowls. Oh, bombs, that's nice, need those. How about this way? Come on. Alright, moving on. Let's take a look at what's in here. Hero Giselle has obtained a crystal ball. Okay. Ball acquired and key acquired. Okay, I could check to see if there are any other hidden passages. Anything over here? Nope. I really don't like the fact that the walls repair themselves when you leave the dungeon. That's lame. Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, the game is what it is. Oops. Okay. Seems like we're getting close to the boss chamber, based upon that alert that I'm hearing. Get more sneaky snake. Ooh, bombs, that's what I need. Now can I get more bombs? Alright, got myself a bomb restock. Okay, so I have to bomb this wall now. Okay. Oh. Damn. Walked right into a trap brick. Poked out its swords and poked me for a 1 life unit. Yep, there we go. Yeah, you gotta be careful. See if there's anything over here. Oh yeah, there's a hidden spot over here. Hidden spot with some anemones. Well, I got 50 pieces of gold out of it. Okay, so the final 2 chambers are the boss chamber and the medallion chamber. Okay, I blew a hole in here, so let's see what's in here. Nothing of interest. Anything else over here? Nope. How about over here? Nope. Okay, so that just leads into a dead end. Nope. Alright. Getting back the fire wand. Some skelly bulls. Let's see if maybe they'll give me some to replenish my wand. I mean, replenish my life. Ooh, but I get bombs. Okay. Nope. Okay, so that area is just solid wall. Got myself that. Okay, found a secret area. Okay, let's see where this leads. Just a lone room with a chain. Anything over here? Nope. Alright. I would like to probably even leave the... I'd like to leave the dungeon so I can recover Jazetta here, but... that's just gonna reset all the bombed walls, and I don't like that. Did I do anything over here? Nope. Those are trapped bricks, so we're not gonna go near them. So I'm guessing like Skelebulls or werewolves will drop more bombs for me, or even the snakes. So I want to see if... I mean, these Hershey's Kisses... doesn't seem like they'll give me anything aside from maybe a few coins and an occasional ring. Okay. Money. More money. Guess the bomb drops aren't going to be very common anymore. I think in that case we'll just go straight to the boss. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to be dropping me any more bombs. Unless these snakes will give me something. Fuck! Fell for it again. That's a dirty place to put a brick trap. Oh, and the boomerang capability is not there anymore. So if you lose too much life, so the special abilities or fire wand will be reduced. And it also costs a lot more. It just reduces the power of the fire wand itself when you take more damage. Okay, but I do have a couple vials of medicine on standby. You know what? We're gonna have to just fight the enemy. Let's just get this back. I'm not gonna play fuck around and find out with this Jewish robot. Oh! Okay, I don't like the fact this enemy is supposed to have at least a predictable pattern, but I already used up two of my medicines. Okay, there we go. Finally. Yeah, I think that's good enough. We got the bronze sword as a special item, and the crystal and the key, and anything that's hasn't been bombed yet, I think it's insignificant. So let's just collect the medallion and get the hell out of here. Our hero Gisette has obtained the prize medallion. This is the passage to the subterranean sphere, watching for the evils that lurk. And I get a new life force unit. Gisette's life force has been increased by 1 for his brave and valiant efforts. As an old and wise mother, I have the power of healing. Come back when you feel weak. 2 medallions placed, and the stairway appears to the next plane. Okay, so what I want to do is now save. Okay, now going down the stairs will lead me to the next plane. But there is still there's a spot that I want to check out in the western area first before doing so. I think I'm actually going to need to use the fire wand to reveal this spot. Ooh. So, greater your life force units, the more the power of the wand changes. So now it creates this pillar of fire that just pillar of fire that just goes by roll or by column, depending upon how you throw it. Now, remember, where's that bomb shop? No, I need to find a bomb shop. You know what, never mind. Let's just keep looking around. Yeah, I never went down here. Ah, the bomb shop. Fine, here's your eating money, buddy. $200 pieces of gold, enjoy your steak dinner. Okay, bombs are back. Oh, but I also need to buy some more medicine. I think that's good enough now. Okay, so we got full bombs and full medicine, so the only thing that I would probably need to do now is just keep... is just to keep collecting money for the next major purchase. Huh. Lost half a unit and it's back to the boomerangs. I think I've already been in here. Yeah, I've definitely been in here. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, it's honestly looking like there isn't anything new around here. No, that's fine. Okay, I don't want to have to just trek all the way back to the shrine, so let's just use the wings to demonstrate durability. So just like in Dragon Warrior, you can use, or in East, you can use wings just to get back to your last save point and save the game. Oh yeah, she can also heal me, that's cool. And I can get wings again very easily, because wings are common drops. Okay, so here's the next plane. Okay, you know what? I would say... let's take a look to see. You know what? This would be a good stopping point for today, because we've cleared 2 dungeons today, so we're gonna leave the next 2 dungeons for the next session of RPG Capper. The next action RPG session of RPG Capper, because we still have our turn-based RPG sessions with Final Fantasy II, that is. Anyways, let's go to No. And this brings us back to our title screen. Okay. So, next session we'll be tackling the subterranean plane, or sphere as they like to call it, and deal with dungeons 3 and 4. Let's go back to the regular bubble screen then. Alright everybody, well thanks very much for being part of today's RPG Capper stream. Hello Mr. Bird, thank you very much as well for being here. Appreciate it, and make no mistake about it, Tales of Destiny 2 / Tales of Eternia is still on queue. So we'll be looking at tackling it after we are done with Neutopia. Now, Neutopia isn't that long of a game. I mean, after all, like, you get 8 dungeons and 8 medallions, so roughly 4 or 5 streams will be done with that. Then we'll be moving on to our first major capping challenge. Okay. So anyways, thanks for being here. And for everyone else who is watching this in the archives. So, without further ado, let's see who we can raid right now. Just let's bring up our channel. Okay, so my good buddy Zarzak is on, and he appears to be playing Bones Cafe and Diablo 2 right after. Okay, so we're gonna raid Zarzak right after I log in. Just give me a quick moment. Okay. Yeah, they make you jump through hoops just to log in. Okay, so let's take a look if we can do the raid now. Good. Okay, so the raid's now been set. So with that being said, I'll just close out by saying, see you next stream. Take care and have a good one, everybody. Bye bye.